Brazil is an amazing place to experience as an expat. It has everything that you can dream about: cultural heritage, incredible diversity, beautiful beaches, delicious food, an exciting lifestyle, and of course the warmest and most welcoming people. Inspired to relocate to Brazil? Then you surely need to know about the best places to live as an expat. One thing that will help you tremendously while living in Brazil is being able to speak Portuguese. You'll be able to cut through any cultural barriers with the locals, get advice, and getting around will generally be a lot easier. So here is the list of the 10 best places to live in Brazil. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 10. Belem. If you dream of living somewhere where you can escape to the Amazon on a regular basis, look no further than the charming city of Belem. Located on the eastern edge of the Amazon, it's the ideal gateway to rainforest adventures. Its cost of living is low enough for you to get by on less than $700 a month without breaking a sweat. There's also an abundance of markets, museums, and gorgeous pastel-colored buildings to enjoy. Nowhere is perfect, of course, and petty crime can be a problem. But let's face facts: petty crime is a problem in many places in Brazil, and at least here, you get the compensation of glorious weather and an equally glorious cultural scene. Otherwise, if you're looking to explore the Amazon and the coast, while living in a city, Belem is one of the best places to live in Brazil. Number 9. Natal. If nature is your thing, particularly stunning white sand beaches and the sea, then Natal is a great place to live in Brazil. Natal is the Rio Grande do Norte's capital and sits on the northeastern tip of the country, right on the Atlantic Ocean. The city has some of the best weather you're likely to find in Brazil, with pretty much all year-round sunshine, and there are loads of things to explore right on your doorstep. Although it might be on the small side, there are still enough shops, restaurants, and cultural venues in the city to keep you entertained. On the downside, unemployment is high and job opportunities are few and far between. Living costs are very low, with an average monthly cost of $400 US per month, with the average rent per month for an apartment being just $143 per month. Number 8. Vitória. Vitória may be an industrial port city, but that means it actually has a fairly decent economy. Founded in 1551 and set on an island, its mountainous backdrop could fool you into thinking you're in Rio de Janeiro. The people of Vitória, the capital of Espírito Santo, are warm and welcoming. The city is fairly compact, the craggy coastline setting and greenery are attractive, and there are a few historic hidden gems to discover on your travels around the city. After all, it's the third oldest capital city of Brazil. While living in Vitória, you will enjoy stunning colonial architecture, beaches, but less of the expat community. Its center is cozy, compact, easy to navigate, and packed with bars, restaurants, and shops. Moreover, you won't need much time to reach other important locations in Brazil. Vitória is situated in proximity from most of them. Number 7. Salvador. Salvador de Bahia, also known as Salvador, is a port city and the capital of the Bahia state. With a population of 4 million people, this place is a symbol of mixing cultures. Bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, Salvador is one of Brazil's major cities and top destinations for expatriation. Originally, Salvador de Bahia was Brazil's capital city and a major port. The history is also reflected in the culture and architecture, which is more Afro-Brazilian than many other regions. Moreover, it has some Portuguese influences that were established during the city's founding. By choosing to live in Salvador de Bahia, you will discover a great historical and cultural heritage and enjoy magnificent beaches, a unique cuisine, which will contribute to your enriching expat experience. Furthermore, Salvador ranks as one of the most beautiful spots in Brazil. Its picturesque cobbled streets are abundant with cultural landmarks and historical architecture. The city is also a part of the UNESCO World Heritage. Besides that, Salvador has a large international student community, which makes for a lively, vibrant atmosphere. It's a great place to live as an expat. Number 6. Fortaleza. Fortaleza sits in the northeastern state of Ceará in Brazil on the Atlantic, quite far south of Belem, and a bit north of Natal. The city of Fortaleza is big, around the 5th biggest in Brazil, and is the country's industrial hub. This makes it quite hectic, but with a population of around 2.5 million, it's a few steps down compared to the likes of Rio or São Paulo. Its location close to the equator ensures you can enjoy a warm year-round climate, with average high temperatures of around 30 degrees Celsius in all 12 months of the year. Living costs in Fortaleza are about as affordable as they are in Brazilian cities. You can get by on $500 US a month with ease, including rent, which is around $200 US per month on average. Getting a job in Fortaleza, or just around the city without knowing Portuguese is very difficult, so if this is your place to live in Brazil, make sure you learn Portuguese for going there. Number 5. Brasilia. It might be a surprise to you, but Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. Whereas, many people think of Rio de Janeiro or São Paulo instead. Nope, Brasilia, with a population of around 2 million people, holds the title of most important Brazilian city politically speaking. Moreover, Brasilia belongs to the UNESCO Heritage Site. Also, its economy and job market are booming, where private companies and financial institutions provide great job opportunities for foreign and local professionals. In addition, its universities, schools, and colleges are among the best in the country, and infrastructure is well developed and modern. Brasilia is a real architectural masterpiece, especially if you like modern architecture. As the country's economic, administrative, and higher education hub, it attracts expatriates in large numbers every year. The cost of living may be on the high side, but the great standard of living more than compensates. Number 4. Porto Alegre. Located in southern Brazil, Porto Alegre is a major port city and is popular with students and expats alike, thanks to its modern style and reputation as an education hub. With a population of 4.5 million, it's the 4th largest city in the country. Porto Alegre is situated only around 400 kilometers north of the Uruguayan border, and within relatively easy reach to the Uruguayan capital city Montevideo. The latter is one of the most remarkable cities in South America. The vast majority of the population in Porto Alegre is of European descent. It's also one of the richest cities in South America. Also, the climate might remind you of Europe or some parts of the US, which is cooler than the Brazilian average. You won't feel a huge difference when moving from Europe or North America. Number 3. Curitiba. Curitiba isn't a very popular Brazilian city, but should be on your expat radar anyway. The city has a population of 1.8 million and regularly ranks highly on every best of list concerning Brazil. Curitiba is considered to be the capital of the sustainability of Brazil. Parks are almost everywhere you look, guaranteeing plenty of green spaces for recreation and relaxation. The infrastructure is well developed and modern, and thanks to the compact nature of the center, getting around is easy. Curitiba is one of the largest cities in southern Brazil. With an average high of 25 degrees Celsius, the temperature is likely to be comfortable for most expats from Europe or the US. Curitiba can be compared to the previously mentioned Porto Alegre, where you can feel a strong European vibe and heritage. This city is considered to be very safe, and has one of the highest standards of living in Brazil. Indeed, Curitiba regularly ranks amongst the safest cities in Brazil to live in. Besides that, it's one of the cheapest places in Brazil, at least amongst the bigger cities. Number 2. Rio de Janeiro. Of course, this list won't be complete without the most well-known Brazilian city, Rio de Janeiro. With a population of around 7 million, it is the second biggest city after São Paulo. And for many expats thinking of living in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro is inevitably the first place they consider. The city is especially famous for its long, stunning beaches and laid-back lifestyle. Rio de Janeiro has 24/7 actions, and the party scene is amazing. If you are a young expat, this is definitely a place to be. Additionally, Rio has some world-class historic and cultural attractions. However, the cost of living can be seen more as a negative side. It's definitely not a cheap city. Moreover, you need to avoid certain neighborhoods in Rio if you value your safety. Every year in February, Rio goes absolutely crazy for Carnival, hosting the biggest version of this Catholic event anywhere in the world. Think floats, dancers, parades, and a whole lot of drinking and dancing. Number 1. São Paulo. São Paulo is South America's largest city and was ranked as the best city in Brazil for digital nomads to relocate. It can be a little overwhelming and stressful for some people that prefer a calmer environment. With a population of over 12 million, São Paulo isn't just the largest city in Brazil, but also its financial center, making it Brazil's most international city. If you are looking for a job in Brazil, São Paulo can offer you some great career opportunities in the financial, telecommunications, IT, and health or science sectors. The weather is fantastic most of the year, but it can get very hot, which might not suit everyone. Yet, expats should keep in mind that São Paulo isn't a laid-back city. Many see Brazil as a relaxed and chilled place, but São Paulo has a totally different atmosphere. People come there to build careers, so the lifestyle is respective to it. Finally, São Paulo isn't a fascinating city. I really enjoyed the time there, but you need to love big cities to be able to live there happily. The last word. So guys, these are the best places to live in Brazil. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to these places are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. There are so many big cities to choose from in Brazil. Each of them is exciting, has its own flair, atmosphere, and specialties. There are so many chances to use where you live as a jumping-off point to explore the best of Brazil's nature and truly enjoy that nomad life, laptop in tow. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Move and Live is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to live in the world. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you in the next video.